Hi, Mark Rogers here. It is November 2023. You know what November means? November is the Long-Term Care Awareness Month. You know, I've been a certified long-term care specialist since 2008, and I've seen a lot of changes just in this short period of time. And I'm excited to even bring just a quick thought here as I go forward here. I want to share with you here this November as to what's going on. Here in Washington State, we saw the tax come along here. Those of us that are working are being taxed, or we're not, because we have a policy, right? And the reason why Washington State was doing that was because that Medicaid, which is paying for this long-term care for the impoverished, is going to need these funds, and so that's one of the reasons why the tax comes up. And guess what? I think there's 13 other states right now that are looking at the very same thing. So we have to take long-term care or custodial care very, very seriously right now, because it is a financial problem that's going to affect everybody. If you've saved up for retirement savings, you do not want to see this really hit you hard. So let's take a quick peek on some ideas here that I have here that are going to be less than 5 minutes. And so the reason why we're doing long-term care is obviously if we've saved up and we've got our retirement savings, maybe it's our IRA or whatever, we don't want to necessarily drain that out, because all of a sudden we've got some kind of issue where we have a long-term care expense that's going on, right? And that happens. That happens to the best of us. They say, what is it, 75%, 3/4 of the people are going to need some kind of care situation that's going to come out of your pocket after age 65. Planning for it when you're younger is obviously more advantageous, and certainly a whole lot better when you're in good health and all that. So what it does is it allows you to put a bucket over here, and this bucket pays for these expenses, therefore basically protecting your IRA, your 401k, your savings. This is a long-term care plan. But here's the thing. There are new plans that are out right now that allow you, this is called an asset. And so basically what this is doing is it is going to grow in value over the course of time. And meanwhile, you're able to, if you die, your beneficiaries get the money. Not bad. It's not money wasted, nothing like that. But if you long-term care, this value is growing in the course of care because of the fact that the cost of care is going up 4%, 5%. The cost of care is just going up. And so if you have something that's coming out of your retirement savings cannot keep up with the cost of care that's going on. This is why we want to have this long-term care plan in place. And so I encourage everybody to go ahead and put something in place if you are building up for retirement savings. If you're building up retirement savings, put this plan in place. If not, then the state might be the best benefit for you. So the interesting thing is I've been through the COVID and such like that. I will say this, that health is everything, okay? And so health is your number one thing. And here I am in my early to mid 50s now. Health is a big factor. I picked up mine years ago, so my health was really good. Everybody's health tends to change. And so we need to get through underwriting to do this. And then after that, we look at basically a policy type. And there are many different policy types available today. All right. And so we want to make sure it fits within your budget. We fix within your financial plan, right? And part of that financial plan says, what happens if a long-term care situation comes up for $7,000 a month and you need to start paying $7,000 a month at home or in a facility? Who's going to have to pay that bill, right? So that is things we need to look at, is your health and what kind of type, based upon your financial plan as well. All right, well, look at that. We're doing this under 5 minutes on the explanation. I hope that has been helpful. At the end of the day, there's going to be health-based long-term care plans, and then there's going to be asset-based long-term care plans, okay? And so each of them have their benefits, each of them have their upsides, their downsides, It all comes down to what kind of planning are you doing for yourself in terms of the future. And this is what, again, the state governments are really looking at this now because the responsibility is upon them, because so many people are draining off their retirement savings for healthcare issues. Okay, with that, Mark Rogers, welcome to November, the Long-Term Care Awareness Month. I'm happy to help. You got my contact information down below. 30-minute phone call on the phone. That's all we need, 30 minutes, just to chat about things, see if this is something that fits in, and more importantly, are you even insurable? Because there's more and more people I'm talking to that we don't have any options, but it's always worth a phone call, right? It's always worth a chat. So with that, we'll talk to you soon.